It is a beautiful Wednesday morning, and we are the Traveling Teeps fam. Everybody say hi!
Hi!
We are full-time traveling family of 5, and we are recording our experiences so that if you want to get out and see the world, you can either watch our videos and feel like you saw a glimpse of it, or maybe plan your own trip. So today, let's go into Edinburgh, Scotland. This morning, we are starting at Arthur's Seat. Not to be confused with King Arthur, even though we are in the UK. It's actually based on the Gaelic word, which it sounds similar to Arthur, Artir, just meaning high spot or viewpoint. Hopefully I got that all right. Anyway, it's a little bit of a hike, a couple kilometers. It should take us a couple hours. And we are taking the city buses to get around. They are incredibly efficient. We like them quite well. So we are taking public buses as we get around. We did rent a car because we are headed out of Edinburgh and gonna explore the whole of Scotland, as much as we can anyway. But here in the city, parking is expensive, so we've opted for city buses. They're tap to pay, so you don't have to worry about getting tickets and all of that. And we would highly encourage you to use city buses in much of your travel. We have really enjoyed it. It's really not difficult to find information for in a lot of big cities, and it definitely helps with the congestion in the city as well.
When you are looking for that information though, be aware there's about 1 million websites that have nothing to do with the actual local buses. They're giving information that's oftentimes bad, and then trying to sell you bus passes and things like that that are marked up. So if you're using the internet to find public transportation, just make sure you go to that country's actual transportation page, not just the first paid sponsored ad on Google.
And here in Scotland, that is Lothian is the bus company that runs, well, there's actually 2, but Lothian's what you find a lot of good information on their direct website. If you are traveling with kids like we are, when you hop on, just ask the driver to ring in. They can queue up the kids fee, which is only £1 per trip, which is nice. So just let them know that that's what you need, and then they'll have you tap to pay after that. Super simple. So definitely don't be afraid of public buses, and Google Maps is amazing for integrating with the bus schedule so that you can get around easily.
Make sure though, everything here is contactless in the UK, at least in the 3 countries, well, 2 countries in the UK and Ireland, everything's contactless. Yep. So load your cards into your phone and it'll actually make things a lot easier. If you have a phone plan, I guess. I don't have a phone plan, so I can't use it anyway, but if you have a phone plan, that is something you should do in preparation for your adventures.
If this is the first time that you've seen our account, we are big fans of eSIMs as we travel, so we are using the Orange Holiday or the Orange World eSIM as we're on this adventure, and I've had really great coverage here in Scotland. It's been really nice, and we used it all through England as well. And
Ireland and France.
We really enjoyed
Italy.
it. So save yourself, don't pay $10 a day through your local carrier. Just grab an eSIM, super simple. Okay, so excellent bit of information on riding the bus. The drivers are super helpful. We've really enjoyed, so when we, in the city center, they get busy, and so they don't have the time to chat. We're out a ways, so we told them we were doing 3 kids and 2 adults, and there is a family day ticket, so it was just under £11 for the day, and now we can ride any of the trams or the buses throughout Edinburgh, which will save us quite a bit and is way cheaper than parking or dealing with getting into the city, so definitely helpful.
Just outside of Edinburgh, there is this hike right here. It's called the Holyrood Park. Well, it's Holyrood Park, and then we're gonna hike to Arthur's Seat, which this is an extinct volcano, and it's just a reprieve from city life. But we're literally, I know it might look like we are just out in the countryside, but literally Edinburgh is right over there.
We are
in the middle of the city.
300 meters from the Royal Mile. Oh, have a good day.
He found some dogs to pet.
That is me, I am she.
I am he.
Dude, it's just a term. Not actually she.
Wow. I was gonna tell you a secret and then you ran into my tooth.
You ran into my head.
Anyway, up the extinct volcano we're gonna head, and then we'll also show you a good place to park if you're in a car. We took the bus because we're probably gonna hop back on the bus and kind of cruise around town. For £10.50 you can get a pass for the whole day for the whole family, which is a pretty cheap way to do it. But there is a parking lot right at this park that's only £1 an hour. It does seem to fill up, so you'd want to get here a little earlier, or just, you know, hope, because most places are like £5 an hour to park. Anyway, it's not a super long hike, so it's only 250 meters. So let's go walk up and get an amazing view of the city. Hike is straight ahead and then up that trail. And right here is where that parking lot is, or that car park that's only £1 an hour. So if you're in a car, really easy way to do it. Again, we took the bus. And if you're a individual or only 2 of you, bus is a very inexpensive, easy way to get around. But off we go to the top. It's really not that far. I think 250 meters is all. The views up here of the city and the ocean are amazing. I'll flip the camera around here in a second. It took only about 25-30 minutes to hike all the way to the top. And I'd guess we're gonna be about 25 minutes back down. But there is the ocean. The other side, you see a big cruise ship coming into port soon. And then the views of the beautiful city of Edinburgh with the Edinburgh Castle right there, which looks very, very cool. Hopefully we're gonna get to visit there. They sell out quick though, so if you wanna see the castle, definitely get your tickets ahead of time. But we will be coming back through this way when we leave with a little bit of time. So there's a good chance we'll book it then. About this hike though, these are very sheer high cliffs. So if you're hiking with kids and whatnot, definitely be aware, be careful. Kind of show you right off this edge. Yeah, I mean it's just a straight drop off, so you know, be careful. What's up, bud?
Do you think that they threw witches off there to test if there were witches or not?
You know, I have no idea, but I've not heard of such, so I kind of doubt it. And there is another hike you can do, which goes to that hilltop up there. So, hike.
Loved it.
Loved it?
It was easy, fun.
Not super difficult, fun. It is steep. We took the shorter route. You can take kind of a road that wraps around if you want something a little flatter and longer. But we just basically went straight up. It's cool.
Really cool.
Beautiful views, huh?
Yeah.
We'll just give a good idea of the sheerness of these cliffs and why you definitely want to be careful. But hike is worth doing 100%. Just making a correction, this is not Arthur's Seat. It's what? Salisbury Croods?
That's Arthur's Seat.
Okay.
What?
So if you follow the road, it would lead you over there. We just didn't follow the road.
I bet. Would you guys have done that hike?
I think, given the state of certain members of the plant today, maybe this was a better idea.
Either way, it's fun. Great views, it's pretty. So after our hike and a lunch at an all-you-can-eat Pizza Hut buffet, which is terrible, as always, but the kids really wanted it. They hiked really well, so I rewarded them for that, but yeah, anyway, we went to the National Galleries of Scotland. Have amazing works of art inside, including local art from Scots, as well as some Van Goghs and some Monets, so some beautiful stuff. And then we were tired, so we went down to that park there and took a little nap in the sunshine. There's a group up here playing bagpipes, and it was lovely. And we got some of these Scottish shortbread cookies, which are delicious.
Thanks for joining us as we traipse through Scotland. It's been an amazing trip, and thanks for following along. Subscribe for more.